Hello YouTube, this is Tiffany from TV Butter. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to show you all my vintage theme Midori junk journals inserts that I made in the recent month or weeks. Anyway, I really love them. I want to show you them all, and they will be available on my Etsy shop very soon, probably tonight. And I just love them. They're my babies, and I'm just kind of jealous of whoever gets them in their Midori snowbox. And I will show you at the end how they look like in my Midori chocolate snowbook. Just give you a hint or an example of the size and everything. So they are standard size. They are for the Midori chocolate snowbook standard size. So I probably will be making more personal size or pocket size and passport size in the future, but currently I just don't have the time. So I just have 5 standard size junk journal notebook available on my Etsy shop by now. So I want to show you one by one. So without further ado, let's get started. This is the first one that I want to show you. I really like this one. It's kind of like a blue flower theme, and I attached a flower on top. It's from Tim Hort, and look at the what's it called? Glitter. Yeah, I guess it's glitter. And then we have a tag on the cover. You can write down your name or the date, the started date or the end date and things like that. Anything makes sense for you. That's the back of the junk journal. So let's get started. So every junk journal, they have similar pages. I guess it's around 11 to 13. And every junk journal has the same system or layout. For example, they all have a pocket at the back, and they all have some volume paper, journal paper, and vintage paper, and pockets, and photos, and postcard, etc. So I will make sure every junk journal has no big differences, because I want you all to have the similar type of junk journal that I made. So don't worry if you couldn't get that one, because the other one will be similar, like similar journaling system. So yeah, let's get started. So every junk journal is handmade, and I sewed edge the binding by myself. So when you open it up, at the back it has a pocket, and I always attached some vintage cards or journal cards at the back. And always I put the volume paper as the front page, and then some journal paper, vintage book pages, and this is a vintage leather in these vintage envelope. So they're all paired. And this is some vintage receipt, some rice paper. This is pull out pages, and more writing spaces, journaling spaces, a pocket, and then I put this Project Life card on top, and I hand sew the edges. So in here at the back, I put 2 smaller sizes vintage photo at the back, and there's a pocket, volume paper pocket. In here I attached some dry flowers, some dry photos. I just love this dry flowers idea. I wish you all have some flowers from Canada. And then I have journaling spaces, more vintage pages, some doily, a pocket. I put this journal card in here, some vintage map, some printout. So at the back I have a pocket, and here is vintage postcard, vintage photos, and here is a tip-in. You can journal in here. At the back another tip-in, vintage map, some doily. That's the back of the vintage pages, small journaling spaces. Here's the pocket. Another vintage photo. Another pull out vintage pages. More journaling spaces. That's the end of the journal. So that's the first one. I'm gonna show you the next one. This one probably is my favorite one. I mean, these two are my favorite. I will show you in a minute. Anyway, let's get started with this one first. Please don't mind the pen. I'm just afraid of I will be out of the frame. So the pen is kind of like my outer line of the frame. So a pocket, journal cards, vellum paper. So there's a little pocket, some rose rose travel paper, and then I have this botanical tea cards, I believe, and then some flowers, vintage pages, vintage leather, some pull out pages, another pocket, more cards and dry flowers, vintage maps, journal spaces, and I just hole punched the corner by myself, and rice paper, vintage paper, vintage receipt, journaling spaces. That's the center. As you can see, I just hand sew it, and more vintage pages, and there's a pocket. I put a tag in it. There's another small band. I attached a vintage photo in here. A pocket. I put a photograph card, a journal card. Another pull out vintage pages, another pocket, more journal cards, and then here's the fabric, and that's the back. I really love this one. I really like the rose idea, and then rose pocket here and there. So yeah, that's the second one. And then this is the third one that I really like too. Actually, I like all of my junk journals. When you open it up, same thing, a pocket with some vintage photos and cards. And then a volume paper, a pocket, a journal card in here. Journaling spaces, vintage pages, another pocket with dry flowers and vintage photo, vintage pages, another pocket, put another card in here, in another pocket. This is a vintage unused postcard. Put it in here. Another pocket with a tag. Some fabric. Pull out vintage pages. More journaling spaces, a leather, some rice paper. So that's the end. I really love this one. I will be jealous whoever gets this one. I put so much love in this one. I just really like the whole journal. It just, I don't know. I really like the pocket and tip in and little pull out pages and things like that. I really enjoy making it. So this is the fourth one. So as you can see, this journal, so those journals are not perfect. They are handmade, so there are a few problems or few dots or breaks and things like that, because they're all handmade. If you are looking for a perfect journal, probably those are not perfect for you, because I think their imperfect is perfect. I'm not sure if I am making sense in here, but you know the idea. When you open it up, a pocket, and I have some journal cards, vintage photos at the back, bottom paper, vintage pages, a leather envelope, another pages, a pocket. I put a journal card in here, pull out vintage pages, more journaling spaces, a pocket that I put. So I guess these are different flowers, but the color look the same, and put it in here. The background color looks similar too. I just really like the page in here. And then another receipt, vintage receipt, and more journaling spaces, a pocket, vintage photo, another vintage pages, more journaling spaces, vintage pages, and another pocket. Here I have a dry flower, more journaling spaces, some fabric, that's the back of the paper, journaling spaces, another fold out, vintage map, more journaling spaces, another fold out, so here's a little pocket. I put a tag in here, and I just punched the corner. Another pocket. Oh, it's not a pocket. It's not a pocket, right? Okay, that's the back. I really like this one too. It's kind of like a botanical theme, flower theme. I really like how the color conjunct each other. Just looks so colorful. And then this is the last one. This last one is kind of like a little bird and some glitter edge on the cover. Flower again. Same thing, there's a pocket and there's some journal cards. Modern paper, vintage book page, a leather, a doily. There are coffee dye doily paper. And then another paper, and then it's a tip-in. And I put a journal card and some vintage photo at the back. It's a fold-out pages. Another little pocket. Some coffee dime paper. Another vintage page fold-out. Some fabric. More coffee dime paper. This one is chasing paper, so you can hear the sound is a little bit different. I love the sound of it. And then here is another pages. I punched the corner as well. A die cut paper, a pocket. Here I have some vintage photo and some tags. Another fold out pages, die cut paper, journaling spaces, and pulled out pages, a little pocket tuck in, the vintage photo, the doily. So that's the end. Yep, that is all 5 of my junk journal notebooks. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will link my shop down below in the description box. Just make sure check them out if you like all my junk journals. And yeah, I hope you have a nice day, and Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year. Bye bye.